G'day everybody, welcome back. This is another really unusual time for me to stream. Why do I want to stream? Well, I'm truth be told, I'll be completely honest with you, I am procrastinating on my next animation. I don't want to continue with it at the time being, so I'm just gonna come back to this because I know that this is going to be potentially very, very, very long. Anyway, I went through the VOD last time, and surprisingly, I only missed one reset with the counter. I thought that I would have been at least 3 off. Speaking of the counter, let me just test it. We all good? Yep, we are all good. Excellent stuff. Let us continue from where we left off. There's nothing really entertaining about soft resetting. You just sort of sit here and you reset the game over and over until something happens. I have a gripe about doing this on a cartridge instead of an emulator. I can't speed up the text. Seems... Okay, good. I did some adjustments to my capture card as well. Hopefully smooth out the image a little bit. It seems to be working quite well. I'm here but got hit by a 3-minute ad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Zach. I am so sorry. A 3-minute ad. What the actual fuck? Look, I thought the pre-rolls were bad, but this is disgusting. Should see if I can fix that. I took a look through Twitch and I couldn't see anything in my settings regarding it. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. If more people get these delightful 3-minute ads, then I will go ahead and I will dig deeper into my Twitch settings. Because that's not right. 3 minutes is... that's painful. I'm so sorry. So if anybody else has 3-minute ads, or just generally unskippable ads throughout the stream, please let me know. Please tell me. All good, I've just been on Twitch for a while, so probably just because the channel I was on I had a gift sub. Ah, fair enough. That's completely fair. I don't really watch enough Twitch to be able to comment on anything. I barely watch too much YouTube myself these days. How was my day? My day is... I'm not gonna lie. I'm really bored today. Like, I'm really bored. Daylight savings has hit... whoopsies. Where is my counter at? Counter, thank you. Pretty sure that daylight savings has hit my partner's country, so he's gonna wake up an hour earlier and he's going to be extra grumpy today. He's not normally a morning person, so he's probably gonna be extra grumpy. But I'm trying a new habit, get some exercise in. It's not very good exercise because of my leg, but every morning I'm trying to go around the block, just a walk, just a nice casual slow walk, breathe in the fresh morning air. It's actually really nice. Temperature has been delightful for that lately. And it's so far from my sample size of 2 days, it seems to have improved my mood quite a lot. So I am, excuse me, doing pretty good. Finished editing the Frigibax video, just waiting on the animation that I am procrastinating on. I'll finish it eventually. It's just, if I do 60 to 90 minutes of work on the animation each day, then it will get done ridiculously fast. But it's also a case of, oh, I have to continue it. You had your first snow today. I'm jealous. I wish that I lived in a country where snow was a thing. Well, allow me to correct myself. I wish that I lived in a place where snow was a thing. I know that in the eastern seaboard somewhere, there's snow. I went snowboarding there once. I do like the snow. Honestly, I think my favorite thing about the entire trip was just making things out of snow. That was good times. Terribly sorry, I don't really have very much to talk about. I'm sort of just idly doing this. Also just testing out the settings on the capture card as well that I fiddled around with. It's always just terrifying, like mildly terrifying when you fiddle around with settings that work and then you change them into something that may potentially just break everything. Totally haven't had that experience with OBS, I swear. I swear it. Hey, wait a second, Zach. Isn't it pretty early for you? What time is it? Shouldn't you be trying to sleep? What's going on here? Or am I just really messing up my time zones? It's only 10 PM? Okay, alright, that's fair enough then. I mean, terrible, it's past 9 o'clock, how dare you? Now, 10 PM's not that bad. Except when I see 10 PM, I start sweating a bit. I am incredibly jealous of all the people that don't need 8 hours of sleep a night to function. I need at least 8 to 9 in order to just be a functioning human being. Not me being unable to sleep until 5 AM last night. Oh my god. Have you just... And working at 9 AM. Oh, fucking hell. And you still work hospitality, don't you? Christ almighty, that is terrible. How long was your shift? I hope it wasn't too long. What on earth? That is... I am so sorry. God. It's a shame I don't have another capture card so I can test something. I want to see if... Well, I unfortunately cannot see if swapping the capture card or like swapping the device with said capture card will affect the quality of it, because when I finished the stream last time, the DS was rather hot. Well, not like terribly hot, just mildly concerning amounts of heat. Especially for a DS that has never really put out much heat in its life. Like, if I were to touch it now, it's like ever so slightly warm. Like, the mildest of warmth. So I am curious to see if it may potentially overheat eventually. Well, I hope not, because overheating is not good. But I'm curious to see if using it for long periods of time, especially while plugged in like this, will affect anything. I am disgustingly curious about this. It's a dangerous curiosity. Now, I know that there are some people that can look at the back of the Pokemon and immediately determine it's shiny or not. I am terrified of resetting over it. I am absolutely terrified. 7 hours not so terrible. Function better on no sleep than a lot of sleep. I am so jealous. I wish. Alright. This is a problem I encountered when I was doing a school trip one time. Just one time. I noticed, because we had, what was it, a 2-hour flight from one place to another, then we went to an 8-hour flight, so I don't remember how long the waiting time was. The layover, I don't remember. I'm just going to assume it was 2 to 3 hours of layover. So that's 5 hours. So 13 hours with that, and then there was another flight from Mauritius to Reunion, which was, I believe, another 2 hours. And that layover was ridiculously long. So at least, I want to say at least 18, maybe 20 hours of traveling. And going there was fine, but coming on, like, on the way back, that was... I noticed very quickly that my lack of sleep was starting to cause some physical issues. Most notably, nausea. And I just recently this week had a time when I woke up at 4 AM, wide awake. And I then stayed up making bread, making sourdough bread until about 10:30 at night. And by the time that I was pulling it out of the oven, I was feeling nauseous from the lack of sleep. So I am a little scared for when I travel next year, because I know that it's going to be at least 24 hours worth of awake time, and I can't sleep on a plane. I have never been able to sleep on a plane. I'm a little concerned, but we'll see how that goes. Why won't you be shiny? Maybe rested on a cool towel? That is a good idea, actually. I have a couple of old face washes that I use, excuse me, use for my plants now. Could just clean one of those up. Had a tiny ice pack until just recently, and now it's just gone. Hey, Pickles! Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another Insanity stream. I think soft resetting is a lot worse than actually roaming around because you're not really doing too much. You're just sitting in one spot. But then again, I am a very impatiently patient person. I understand things take time, but my patience unfortunately has a limit. Yeah, it seems like whatever I did to the settings for the capture card has smoothed out the image a lot more, which is beautiful. Freaking amazing. Really wish that I could speed this dialogue up. I really, really do. Yes, Barry, I know the time has finally come. Wouldn't it be great if we got a shiny really early? That'd be amazing. Sadly, not this time. And once again, I unfortunately don't have very many interesting things to talk about today. It's just sort of a case of procrastination, boredom. Sure, let's stream. Why not? I should actually time how long a reset takes. Like, actually paying attention to it, I should time how long it takes. Because there's a lot of dialogue to mash through. Especially if I hit the B button when I'm supposed to say yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see how long it takes to reset. Okay, my prediction, if you're blessed by RNGs, is 173. Second prediction is 302. Okay, my prediction is way higher than that. At least 800. 800 is a baseline. Like, that's when I'm gonna start really looking much harder at it. Once we get around, let's say 1,300-ish, then probably gonna really just focus hard. But you never know, I might not get it until we hit odds. Which for what? This game is 1 out of 8,192, I believe. Okay, so an entire reset with just pressing A, not missing anything, takes 1 minute and 10 seconds. 1 minute and 10 seconds. So I'm gonna get roughly 55 to 60 resets in an hour. That's not too quick. That is really not too quick at all. However, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, that's, what, like 3 to 5 minutes per reset? So long as I make decent strides each time that I decide to sit down and do this, I'm fine with that. If I only do 5 resets every day, then I'm kinda gonna hate this. But 173, we'll see how things go. I'm just paranoid I'm gonna reset over it. That's my biggest fear, is finally getting it and then just resetting over it. I've seen it happen to others. I don't want to be one of them. What do you think he's got in this briefcase? He's clearly got books and papers. But what's that purple thing? And is that a drink bottle? Let's see, I've been live for about 18-ish minutes, and I've done, yeah, almost 20 resets. It is not quick. Yes, if English words. If the background noise on my end with my microphone is too much, let me know. I have my window open because it's a nice day and I like fresh air. If it's too noisy, or if something is too loud, just tell me and I can just go shut it. It's not a big deal. Can always open the window again later. Your viewing experience is more important than fresh air at the moment. I would love an early shiny. This is... I got my shiny Cyndaquil at 92 resets. Granted, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are ridiculously fast with the soft resetting for shinies with this starter. It's ridiculously quick. It's also really fun as well. I have to say, probably doing this as my second soft reset hunt ever, like ever in my entire history of hunting, there are probably better games to soft reset something on. Like, hell, I could probably soft reset the type Null in Sun and Moon. That'd probably be better. I could go back to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Spin the wheel again. You hatched a shiny Mimikyu in 72 eggs? That is ridiculously quick. I hatched my shiny... Oh no, what's the name of it? Oh my gosh. I remember Dual Blade and Aegislash. Come on, you can do it. Honedge. Honedge. Not a Pokemon I used often. I hatched my shiny Honedge in Sword in, I think, 150 eggs. I'm not going to be using any Pokemon that I have shiny previously before I started the Shiny Living Dex challenge will not count towards it. It will just not count towards it. Simply because I don't want them to. I want to start fresh, clean slate. The only Pokemon that are unfortunately counting towards that I didn't hunt are shiny gift Pokemon such as the Zacian and Zamazenta. Those two are unfortunately unhuntable as of this moment. Any shiny mythicals I have, that's also currently, sadly, unhuntable. Very sad. I would love to shiny hunt more mythicals. Planning on using the Pomegberry glitch to get to Faraway Island to do runaways for Mew. That's like a dream hunt. I'm kind of terrified of doing the Pomegberry glitch, but I think my terror is... I think it just comes from the simple fact that I've never done anything like that before. I'm sure it'll be fine if I follow a guide. I would love to do that hunt. Soon, TM. I think it was somewhere over 400 when I did my Cutie Fly. Oh my god, Cutie Fly is a gem of a Pokemon. I personally wouldn't use a Cutie Fly or a oh my goodness, words. Or a Ribombee. But I love the shinies. Going from a nice yellow into a beautiful pale pink is just... God, I love it. Ribombee is in your top 10. I'd have to say Ribombee is pretty high up on, like, my favorite Pokemon list. It's a very long list. No, I cannot tell you off the top of my head what all of them are. And truthfully, my favorite Pokemon of all time changes so often. I am very much looking forward to getting into random encounters. Because at least I will be moving back and forth. 93 soft resets in and I'm tired of mashing this button. Motivation, please don't fail me. Please be shiny. Just get the pain over with, please. No, it was worth a chance. You gotta try asking. That's only 23 resets. Well, you've gotta ask. You know, you gotta be... Oh, I'm a very unpatiently patient person. My results in my head are skewed because of that Cyndaquil at 92. So in my head I'm thinking, oh no, I've gone past it, what's wrong? No! Why haven't I gotten it yet? Because, Kegs, you got really lucky. That's why. Gosh, my poor A button. Just went to continue mashing the A button. That's really, really funny. Okay. I am gonna go and grab a drink really quick. So I'll get you guys to listen to this lovely, lovely music of Route 201 while I go and grab some water. I shall be back. That's the third time you've had ads play since I started the stream. What the actual fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna boot up my stream settings. Hold on. Let me take a look at this. Cause that is I'm sorry, that is fucking unacceptable. Let's see, while I mash the A button, let's take a look at what's going on here. Oh, I see that. It's because I wasn't streaming before, I couldn't see anything. Right, alright, let me see if I can fix this. I'm currently looking through my settings. I think I see it there. Yeah, can I fix this somehow? Because 3 ads within 20 minutes is vile. Right. Okay, I have fiddled with some settings. If anybody still continues to get ridiculously long, unskippable ads, well, unfortunately everything is unskippable on Twitch. If anybody gets just any long ads from now on, please tell me. Because I fiddled with some settings, and if it still isn't working, then I might have to do something sketchy. I wish I could just disable ads. That would be delightful. Because I don't want to force people into subscribing, because that's such a waste of everyone's money. Please, I beg of you, do not subscribe. I barely see any of it. I appreciate that you want to support me, but please, there are better ways to do so. But the third time, within 30 minutes, Could always go live in the Discord and record it with OBS. I could do that. Or I could pull a funny and stream a single time on YouTube, just for the lulz. I saw the light get a bit brighter from releasing the Pokeball and I got really excited. For a split second, I got really excited. Ah, wait, hold on a second. I've just seen a thing. If I go into here, let me see. Aha! Found it! Oopsies, no, not Turtwig. Let me continue mashing A. Yeah, blah blah blah, don't care about that. Can I just turn it off? Yeah, no, that's unacceptable. I'm now looking at all of this. This is vile. This is a new thing. Current settings are saying a 1-minute ad break every 20 minutes. That's disgusting. Let me turn that shit right down to 0. I am not accepting that. That's not okay. Right, okay. This should now just remove a lot of the ads. Technically, yes, I'm missing out on revenue, but I really don't give a shit. I don't get paid for anything. Granted, any sort of revenue that I eventually will get as a payout, it just goes straight into date money. I'd love to just spend that money on taking my partner out to dinner. Because while he was out here visiting me, he paid for our dinner on the final week that he was here. He paid, and I've still got the receipt because I want to return the favor. So if I do get anything from Twitch and YouTube, it'll probably just go straight to that. That's so sweet. How dare you? How dare? It's not cute. It's not sweet. Nothing like that. How dare? You're supposed to go, ew, a healthy relationship. Gross. No, don't call us adorable. You're supposed to grimace. You're supposed to hate the idea that I am in a happy and healthy relationship. It's unheard of. It's a myth. It doesn't exist. Oh god. No, I would like to do more for him. I can say this because I know that he's not awake right now. Let me just check the time. Yeah, no, he's definitely not awake right now. Don't tell him I said this. Don't clip this. This is a secret between you and me and anybody else watching this VOD back on YouTube eventually. Don't tell him, but I feel like he's currently overworking himself. Zach, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I know that you know who it is, but don't you dare. I really do feel like he's overworking himself. In regards to his studies, I feel like he's just stressing himself out. It would be nice to just tell him upright, hey, you've got to take better care of yourself. But I also understand that taking breaks from study isn't exactly a feasible thing. And I used to be in the same boat with saying that you can't take breaks when you're employed either. But the one thing that I have learned from working this year is to basically say, fuck it, and take breaks. If people are gonna overwork you, then they're just assholes. Find a better place to work. People are always hiring. You just have to find the right people. Yeah, it's hard to tell him that I feel he's overworking himself and stressing himself out. He has an exam in 2 days. So that stress is like at an all-time high. And with stress comes, you know, rising tension. But I would like to do something nice. I have actually done something nice. And because I know that, let me just double check that he's not waking up early because of daylight savings. He's still, right, I have, okay, no one tell anybody, okay? Don't say anything, don't repeat it in the Discord. Again, this is a secret between you and me, and the people watching this back. Please, don't tell him. I bought him a collector's statue. I told him that I purchased it for myself, but in reality, I'm sending it directly to him. And it's a belated birthday gift. Don't tell him. It's a secret. Don't say anything. Sneaky? It is very sneaky. I've only told 2 people. No, please don't ping him, please! Please! I want it to be a nice surprise! Please! The only way that I could reliably get around... Okay, I did like a really... It was foul play, what I did. I sent him the link for it and I said, hey, I'm looking at getting this. What do you think of it? And he said, that looks really nice. And then I asked him, if you could get it, would you? And you know what he said? He said, if I had a disposable income, I would absolutely get that. It looks good. And so I took it upon myself to take money out of my savings, buy it for him, and then have it shipped to him. All under the impression that it's for me. So when he gets it, he's probably gonna chew me out for it. Yes, with your disposable income. Alright, listen, I've been saving back since the start of the year. As soon as I started working, I was putting money into savings to spend on him for gifts, like birthdays and Christmas. So, technically, it's not disposable, but it has been put aside specifically for him. Because heaven forbid, there is no way in hell that I would be able to afford that regularly. But thanks to past kegs saving back money, it is a feasible thing. And I will continue to forever put money back from whatever I earn it from, whether it's from like Etsy or anything. When I eventually get that up, hold on, is that a bot? No. No chance, mate. Get out of here. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to... Like, I have access to be able to just, you know, have auto mod deal with it, but I've just kept forgetting to set it up. Cool, there we go. We do not accept chatbots here. Get the heck out. That shit's not acceptable. Literally punted out. Get out of here. I used to be so ashamed whenever I saw a chatbot appear. Excuse me, counter? Counter, can we please increment? Thank you. I used to be so ashamed whenever I used to see one of them because I thought that I was doing something wrong. No, they'll just come in and be annoying. I will now make a show out of it. Because screw chatbots. Disgusting. Man, I would love to get a shiny soon so I could start actually playing the game. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah? Yeah, that'd be nice, you know? You know, like, 107? You know... This would be nice, you know, just something early. Man, a shiny would be nice. Ah, damn. I thought maybe if I really sucked up to the game, it would give it to me. Am I playing through after? I am. Indeed I am. I'm planning on getting shiny starter in this game. Playing through until... oh god, I'm gonna have to bring out my old guide again. It's been a long time since I've used the paper guide. Especially because, well, newer games don't have paper guides anymore. You just go onto the internet for it, which I think is a missed opportunity. I would love to collect the remaining books. But I'm gonna have to see what other Pokemon I would have to soft reset on, and just avoid them until I'm ready. I know you can... oh, I can't do that though. Oh, maybe I can. There's... very vaguely, I know there's a trick with the honey trees. If you wanted to soft reset, let's say, if you get a Munchlax, if you'd like to soft reset. I think it's a case of you take it... like, you save before you encounter the Pokemon. You figure out which Pokemon it is. Do you want to soft reset it? Let's just say yes in this case, it's a Munchlax or whatnot. And I think you take the cartridge from one DS and plug it into another. And there's something about doing that that'll keep it there for a long time. I don't know how long. I don't think indefinitely. I'm gonna have to look more into it. It would be really, really nice to actually get a Munchlax tree. That would be really nice, just to see a Munchlax. But yes, I do plan to play through it. Probably not shiny only, because that's insanity. And I do like some progress. But eventually... okay, here's what I plan to do, to be completely honest. I plan to play through until Giratina. I'm gonna play through until Giratina, stock up on a billion Pokeballs, like spend all of my money, get like... if I can max it out at 999, then I would be safe to just yeet Pokeballs at anything. And then once I have a decent chunk of Pokeballs in my bag, I'm then gonna start actually shiny hunting things. Shiny luck? Oh, hell no. That is insanity inducing. Maybe one day. Like, let's say, I'm not gonna like put anything on the table, just as like an example. When Generation 10 comes out, because it's inevitably gonna happen, we're gonna get Generation 10. Maybe instead of playing through it normally, I could just do a shiny look. That'd be nice. Maybe. I don't know. Man, 110 looks really nice on the screen. It would be lovely if we could keep it like that, because we get a shiny. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue. There's so much dialogue. Oh my god. Alright, I do have to ask. What's everybody's opinion on cheating? And I don't mean like blatant outright modding the game so that every Pokemon you encounter is shiny, because that ruins the fun. But what's the opinion on, let's say, like a Game Shark? Yeah, using a Game Shark, not to change the shininess of a Pokemon, or to encounter nothing but shinies. Nothing like that, but to just give you items. Like, Pokeballs, or something. What's everybody's opinion on just hacking in items? Is that still a, no, that's cheating, you can't do it? Or is it a, yeah, so long as it doesn't affect other people, it's fine? Where does everybody stand with that? Because I stand on both sides of using a cheating device. I stand on the side that is, this is a terrible idea. And I also stand on the side of, yeah, it's fine, just don't bring it online. I'm fine if people hack in items. Like, let's say you want max money. I don't care, you can hack that in, I don't care. You want extra items, like healing items, Pokeballs, I don't care. As soon as you start affecting Pokemon ID, then I start to have a problem with it because people take that online. I think it's fine as long as you aren't mass distributing the things you obtain. I agree with that. If you take it online and you basically give it to other people, that's really not okay. Especially with the whole thing that happened with, I believe it was the Sword and Shield raids. People distributed hacked Pokemon raids, and so many people got basically mass banned from the online servers. That is the extreme, like, how could you do that? That's not okay. Don't cheat like that. Well, let me correct myself. Do not cheat like that if you're going to play online. You can play whatever game you like in whatever way, provided it doesn't affect someone else's experience. Because I recently got my power saves for the 3DS working again, after a week of just constantly, like, smashing my head into what felt like a brick wall. I finally got it working again. And the only items that I was planning on putting into the game were the Apricorn Balls. That's it. I know you can get them, but it's only one set. That's the only thing that I was planning on putting into them. Simply because I like how they look. The Friend Ball is probably my favorite. And I would like to catch Pokemon with that. That's the only thing that I'm gonna be doing. Ugh, but I know that there are gonna be people yelling at me in the comment section saying, "Ree, that's cheating, you can't do that, Ree, it's not a genuine experience." And I say, yeah, well, I'm not taking this online. There will always be people who are just anal in regards to it. Now, while we are here, I have I have this really, really dumb plan for when I shiny hunt Giratina. I don't know if it's gonna work, which is the only problem. But I'm dead set on matching the Pokemon to the Pokeball. Or matching the Pokeball to the Pokemon that I get shiny. So if I had an opportunity to have a shiny Piplup in a dive ball, hell yeah I would. Maybe in Sun and Moon with the island scan. I think Piplup in a dive ball would look amazing. Matches the color perfectly. I am dead set on catching Giratina in a quick ball. I'm insane. I'm dead set on doing that. And throwing a quick ball on the first turn with Giratina generally, it's still a pretty bad catch rate. And every other turn after the first, the quick ball is just a regular Pokeball. So therefore it is possible to catch a shiny Giratina in a quick ball, so they match. And I have this whole massive, really strange plan on how I'm gonna make it possible. It involves giving a Smeargle a Leper Berry, and then using Trick. So if I have a full party of like 6 Smeargle, all holding a Leper Berry with the same thing, and if I use Trick to bestow the Leper Berry upon it, then theoretically speaking, I should be able to extend the battle to at least 60 turns. Well, give or take. I don't know, that's a rough idea. I haven't really thought about it too much. I want to avoid Master Balling it if I can. And in this game you have the seals so you can make it look dope. Oh hell yeah, I completely forgot that they had the ball seals here. The ball capsules. Oh my god, that just brought back a flash memory of catching all the unknowns and talking to, I think it's in Solaceon Town? Talking to one of the, like, the girls in a house far off to the right. And getting all of the letters in the ball capsules. Oh my god, I played this game so much as a kid. I miss when Pokemon games had this much polish and this much love put into them. I really miss it. Okay, I have to admit, Scarlet and Violet had probably one of the best plot twists I've ever experienced in a Pokemon game. Like, period, that's it. Best plot twist. And Area Zero, magical. But like, ever since they hit the 3D era, they've kind of died with personality. And that's a shame. Yeah, all the letters, god, yeah, and like getting the, oh man, traveling to each city when you unlocked it, and then checking the Pokemon to see what new stickers you could buy. Oh my god, I played the heck out of these games as a kid. And the meteorites in Veilstone City, where you can change the form of Deoxys if you have one. God. And the fact that even after all these years I can still remember majority of the town names that shows just how much personality were put into these games. Black and White had the best art style for the game, and I'll die by that. Okay, I don't remember how old I was exactly, but let's just say young Kegs, when she got her hands on a copy of Black and White. Like, holy shit. Seeing the Pokemon move in battle was mind-blowing. Young Kegs lost her shit over that. That was amazing. And the double grass? What a good idea. Black and white. I know they weren't really received too well back then, but over recent years, it seems that people have either come to love them or experienced them with fresh eyes from growing up. I remember hearing so many people just shitting all over Gen 5, saying that they were terrible, awful games, shouldn't play them, not worth the money. And now I think they're one of the highest selling games if you wanted to buy one now. It was good. Oh man, and walking over, I can't remember, Sky Arrow Bridge, I think it is? Walking over Sky Arrow Bridge for the first time, and seeing that, the camera pan like that, oh my god, that was magical to see. That was magical to see that camera. And they were doing 3D stuff in a 2D environment. Like, if Pokemon never went to 3D, and if all we got were these 2D pixel games, if they did that, I'd be more than happy with that. Oh man, especially because some Pokemon have been murdered by transitioning from 2D to 3D. Purloin is one that comes to mind. Everyone knows about Marshtomp. Skarmory. Skarmory lost its charm. Who else? I'm trying to think of one Pokemon that I vividly remember seeing in 3D for the first time and going, oh my god, what have they done? I'm trying to remember. It just took a lot of personality out of them. I think Swellow is another one. I'm so sorry if you could hear that car go by. Some Pokemon have greatly suffered from the transition into 3D. But on the other hand, there are also a lot of Pokemon that have had a lot of their charm brought out by the 3D animations. There's a lot more personality visible in 3D models. It's just a shame that some Pokemon have died completely. Please be shiny. Please let it be quick. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I think just any bird Pokemon really suffered the most. They went from standing on the ground to just floating. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Do people prefer shiny hunting in the older games because it's more of a challenge, or in the newer games because it's more rewarding more often? That's a good debate to have. On one hand, the older games are more satisfying because you work hard for it. But the newer games prevent burnout during a hunt. I guess there are good and bad to both. I still don't think I'll hunt full odds though. Well, no, not Turtwig, not yet. Full odds is a very daunting thing. But I know that Gen 4 games, it's forced full odds. There's not much that I can do about that. However, Generation 5 onwards, just to help speed things up for the sake of, well, my own sanity, I'm not opposed to using the shiny charm. Now here's the thing, Poké-Radar. I don't really want to use the Poké-Radar. And the reason why I don't want to use the Poké-Radar is because, sure, it's definitely challenging, and it's a skill to get up to a chain of 40. But Poké-Radar is... it's like a guaranteed. Once you get really good at Poké-Radar, you can get any... well, not any. Majority of the Pokemon that you want through the Poké-Radar. Sadistic Kegs. Traumatized Kegs. Kegs doesn't want to use Poké-Radar because Kegs has bad memories of failing over and over again. Yeah, and I should really complete the Pokédex, especially in Gen 5, because when I transfer, oh my god, transferring Pokemon is so much easier than what it used to be. You just put them in Pokemon Home. Now you can just transfer box after box. And back in my day when Generation 4 was just released, you had to plug your Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald cartridge into the bottom of your DS. You had to have a completed version of, like, any completed playthrough as well of your Gen 4 games in order to, what's it called now? Pow Park? I don't know why they changed it to Ramanas Park. But you had to go to Pow Park, and you could only transfer 6 Pokemon a day. I know there are workarounds, but oh my god, that was just painful. And then playing the minigame to go from Gen 4 to Gen 5, oh my god, please. Please murder me. It was fun for the first 5 times I played it. And now I dread the time when I'm gonna have to do that to transfer these up to home. I'm gonna dread that so much. Well, at least any Pokemon that I get in this game will be bestowed the Time Traveler Ribbon. Ribbon? Because I do have BDSP. Oh, should probably say, the reason why I'm not hunting in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is because of the reset time. Hell no. I plan to do Arceus, but that's it. Hell no, I'm not sitting through all of that. Those are painful resets. You're not even watching a cutscene. You're not skipping through dialogue. You're just waiting for the game to boot up again. Also, nostalgia reasons. I played this game to death as a kid, I'll play it to death as an adult now. Oh, this is a story. Or even just a sentence. It's probably gonna trigger a lot of people. Long, long ago, when I was playing through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I had completed the Pokédex, and I had the Shiny Charm. So I went through the game and I began shiny hunting all kinds of different Pokemon. Not in any set order, just because I wanted them. I had about 2.5 boxes full of different shiny Pokemon that I had found. And you know what I did? I reset over them. You must be thinking, why did I reset over them? Why would I do such a thing? Well, because my trainer name wasn't Keogu. I could have kept them if my trainer name was Keogu, but it wasn't. And I would like for all of my Pokemon to have the same name. Well, same OT, I should say. The same trainer name. So I reset over all of them. Because of that. It's terrible, I know. Awful. To make it a bit easier, there were no legendaries. No legendaries, just Pokemon that you could find generally. Oh man, Hydrate? Really? We're doing this again? Oh my gosh, okay, fine. It's been an hour. No. Oh yeah, how many resets have I done? Calculator, because I'm not ready to do that math in my head. Started at 73, so 100 and... let's just say 29 now. Because that's what it is. 129. 58? Nah, those are rookie numbers. We gotta go faster. Oh, my calculator says 56. Above 55. Below 60. Those are rookie numbers. We gotta go faster. If only I could go faster. There's so much dialogue that I could just... oh, if only I was on an emulator. Go! Mash the button faster! You were at 70 because you ended the last stream right after 69, right? Ah, I went to 72, and then I went through the VOD when I uploaded it to YouTube just to check that I had the correct amount of resets, and I missed one. So I was actually at 73 resets. I mean, it's still below. It's below 60. Roughly a minute 10 per reset. From one, resetting the game, going through the title screen, pressing A, selecting my Pokemon, going into battle, and resetting again. It's about a minute and 10. And then add in just my incompetence, not really paying attention, and then you probably get a minute 30. Alright, I'm curious. Google, help me out. Google. How... It's difficult typing with one hand because I'm mashing buttons. How long are the Pokemon Sun and Moon starter resets? Oh god, 2 minutes 30 seconds. It's 2 minutes 30 seconds if you wanted a shiny starter in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. Oh my god, that is brutal. You wouldn't even be getting to 30 resets an hour at that speed. And I'm gonna have to do it one day. Yes, based on the notes that I have for this hunt, and by notes I mean what I remember from just reading online. Oh no, I pressed the B button! No! Right, oh my gosh, what was I just saying? No! What was I just saying? I can't remember what I was just talking about. Oh no, that's really embarrassing. I'm scrambling to try and remember what I was just talking about. Oh no. Shit, it was something... That's right. Piplup. Based on just from what I was reading online. For those who have played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and who have beaten the Elite Four twice, apparently if you go back to the first route, you can talk to Professor Birch, and you can then pick one of the Sinnoh starters. I mean, clearly it's true because it's online. But the question that I have is, are they shiny locked? I don't think they are. I would have seen it in a shiny lock list. But I don't want to go through the entirety of that game just to try and soft reset for a starter that's shiny locked. Sounds right. I remember getting the other starters in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's right. You can get the Hoenn starters in that game. Should probably pick which one that I want to hunt. Oh man, I gotta make so many notes for different hunts. Because I know that this Piplup is obviously going to become an Empoleon. Because I need to play through the game with it. So, I could easily hunt another one in Diamond or Pearl. Or heck, another copy of Platinum. Or I could hunt it elsewhere. Because Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire have it, and I could potentially shiny hunt one there. And then Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon have the Island Scan, which I can get another one there. Then that'd be all three I need for the line. I need to actually make notes for this. I started this hunt without any notes. Truthfully, even though Generation 4 has one of the slowest bars I've ever seen with anything, they're just slow games. 134 targets, exactly. I'm trying to get 134 shiny Piplup. No, I pressed mashing the A button, this poor DS. I'm gonna have nightmares about Barry's theme soon. Just constantly hearing the start of it and nothing else. I should just set it as my ringtone. I'd pick up the phone so fast. Even though Generation 4 is probably one of the slowest games, specifically Sinnoh, Heart Gold and Soul Silver weren't too bad. Still, honestly, because it was my first generation that I ever played, I'm gonna have to say they're my favorite games. Imagine Barry's Turtwig being shiny before your Piplup. I did joke about that last stream. I think I said something along the lines of, wouldn't it be funny if you soft reset until your rival starter was shiny? I think it would be funny if they allowed that. Like the uncatchable shiny Poochyena. That would be funny. Actually, it would be heartbreaking. It would be heartbreaking. But funny for everybody else watching. Give me my teal boy. I want my teal boy immediately. This is not quick. I don't think my motivation is waning yet. It's just... it would be nice if it was quick. There's so much dialogue. It's a female, but it's not shiny. You know what? I start to wonder why I'm doing this. The whole challenge. Why am I doing this? Oh, yes, I should probably ask, how is everybody going in regards to those unwanted ads? Is everyone doing okay? Have we experienced anything more? Are they still plaguing people's existence? Because you're Keogu? Indeed, it's because I'm Kegs. Kegs the Great. Keogu the Almighty. Kegs who needs some serious help. I switched to mobile and no ads so far. That's good to hear. That's fantastic. Let's keep it that way. It's still not lighter in color. Imagine if we didn't have shiny Pokemon. How many people just wouldn't pick up Pokemon ever again? You can't help, you can offer hugs. I appreciate that. I might take you up on that, actually. I'm gonna need as many hugs as I can get throughout this entire process. So much dialogue, what is this, Arknights? Exactly. I'm gonna find out just how much I hate the start of each Pokemon game. I keep pressing B because it's faster. Ugh. And shiny. Shame. Does Keogu play Arknights? I do not. I barely play any games, truth be told. I just don't have very much time to indulge myself in different games. I play Warframe frequently with my partner. And now Pokemon, because this insane challenge. What other games? Monster Hunter. Speaking of which, that new device will be coming in within the next week. And by next week, I mean 5 days. Soon TM, it's happening. So I have roughly 4 to 5 days to beat Fatalis. Totally doable, right? Not insane at all. Still not shiny. And 140 resets. Almost doubled the resets from last stream. Oh my god, it is just a long process, isn't it? You should ping me when you're war farming. I absolutely should. I still have your... Oopsies. Not Turtwig just yet. I'm doing Turtwig last, because it's quite literally just mashing the A button and I don't have to worry about changing the cursor. I'm saving the most brain-dead hunt for last because it's easy on my mind. But I should ping you because I still have the pin in our chat over your username. Which I've been trying to bug my other friend on PlayStation to give me his username, but he's eluding me at the moment. Please be shiny. Ah. Figured asking. No harm. No harm in just asking. Sorry, I don't mean to be silent for too long. I'm just trying to filter through things at the moment. Don't stars happen when it's shiny? That is absolutely correct. Stars do happen when it is shiny. And it's all nice and pretty, and it's... The one thing that I really like about this generation, I don't know if Gen 5 does it, I haven't seen any, well, not many Gen 5 hunting videos. But in this generation, if you try to catch a Pokemon that's shiny, and if it breaks out of the bowl, it will sparkle again. I think that's really nice. I don't know if Gen 5 does it. I know that Generation 6, 7, and all of that don't do it. Maybe Gen 4 is the only one that does it. And shiny, please. Shame. Absolute shame. But yes, sorry for my prolonged amounts of silence. I'm trying to filter through chatbots right now. And don't worry, I can definitely identify which is a chatbot and which isn't. Everybody is safe, it's okay. Safe? Now I'm worried. No, it's all good. Don't worry. Nothing will happen. Nothing bad will happen, surely. Trust me. I've been seeing a lot of female starters. Yep, everyone is safe. It's all good. It's all good. And now we continue the hunt. Alright, I have a question for people who wear headsets for long periods of time. How on earth do you go for wearing it for long periods of time without, like, the pressure point just behind your ear and your jaw hurting? Because I seriously, I need help. Please help me. Female supremacy? Honestly, I wouldn't mind a female starter. I don't think I've ever played through a Pokemon game with a female starter. Loosen them? Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on, let me just... Yeah. Feels a little weird. I keep seeing the color of the wing when it breaks out of the Pokeball with the light behind it, and I keep on thinking that it's shiny for a brief second, and it's kind of agitating me a little bit. So what do you reckon? Maybe we could hit 200 today? I think maybe that's a bit... I don't know. Maybe 200 might be a bit much. Could cut a wedge out of the foam for the spot of the pressure. Actually, I might be able to adjust my headset. I've got this regular headset, and then I've also got a noise cancelling. I purchased my noise cancelling in preparation for when I travel, but because neighbor's dog is a relentless barker, I've had to use it when I work generally more often. I'm not upset, not at all. It means that I'm getting great use out of them. It's just frustrating that I have to use— I wasn't paying attention. Oh, imagine if that was shiny. 200 shinies? Exactly. Once we get 200 shinies, then I'll stop streaming. How's that? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I pressed A, just constantly mashing. Maybe I should have had this modded for controller support as well. Give this poor A button a rest. Yes, Rowan. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, please stop talking and just let me see my Pokemon. And the fact that if you accidentally say no, he'll just ask you again instead of automatically challenging you. Kind of annoying. Why won't you shine? Why won't you shine for me? No, not Turtwig. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quickly because Zek made me hydrate. Very, very funny. Very funny. You guys can listen to Route 201 and enjoy the peaceful serenity of it. I will be as quick as I can. Why would you redeem Hydrate again? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? You guys are so mean. I understand about taking care of myself, but you guys are so mean. I can honestly see why people say that they watch movies while doing this. I'm not a movie person, but this just seriously makes me want to distract myself with one. Come on, Kegs, you can do it. You can do it, Kegs. Come on, you're not even 150 resets. You can do it. I have to admit, it is a really encouraging feeling when you remember that if you keep going, you'll eventually get it. If you keep trying over and over again, eventually, you will get it. And it's a really, really motivating feeling. Just really hope that I don't get to 10,000 resets. Touch wood. Just to be safe. I feel sorry for this A button, I really do. Okay, I take it back. I'll do 150. This is the last one, and then I'm gonna take a break. Feel sorry for those Piplups. Oh my gosh, yeah. Just picking them and then putting them back down, basically. Okay. Is this the one? Sadly not. Well, I've been streaming for an hour and 34. I'm probably just gonna do this. No, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I'm not just gonna give up like now. And I don't mean give up as in stop. I mean, I'm not gonna retire for the day just yet. Time to get a refund. No, I'm not gonna give up just yet. I'm not gonna take a break just yet. I will go until I get hungry. Which might be soon, actually. Oh yeah, how is the DS going? Still a little warm. Nothing out of the ordinary, I want to say. You gotta ask yourself, why are you doing this? You don't have to do it. You can Masuda method it, right? Right? Just get one in a generation with higher odds, you know? Just Masuda method it. It's fine. Yes, but I know the satisfaction of soft resetting. I've done it once. And apparently I just missed a call. What's this? My phone has been doing this really weird thing. My phone's been just putting calls directly straight through to voicemail instead of actually ringing. And I don't have it on Do Not Disturb or anything, it's just ready to go. Alright, I'll do this one reset, and unfortunately I'm gonna just have to see what this is about. Which is disgusting. Yeah, who even called? What number? Oops, well that's not shiny. I'll get you guys to listen to Route 101. Sorry, 201, my bad. Because that feels cheap. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you so much. It does feel cheap. It's incredibly satisfying when you soft reset successfully. It's such a good feeling, and when you get it, even though I got my first one at 92, and that was incredibly fast, it was still a massive feeling of relief. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna mute up real quick, and I'm just gonna take a look-see at what this phone call was about. My apologies, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so this is a really dumb thing, right? It was my doctor's surgery calling, which probably means that my forms have been filled out by the doctor, which is great, because finally means that I get to submit them. It's been too long. However, it's like right on bloody closing, and the thing is, she said, hi, it's like such and such doctor's surgery. Could you please give me a call back? Thanks. And they're just like, that's it, that's the end of the message. There's no name, there's no like, what's it in regards to? I'm just assuming it's in regards to my forms. I don't know. Why do people do that? I don't understand. Like, she didn't give me a name, so I can't be like, hey, X person called me. Sorry I missed their call. What's this in relation to? They've got to stop doing it. And another gripe I have with my doctor's surgery, right? There have been a couple of times in the past few months, because I'm starting to avoid going to the doctors now. It's just anxiety for no reason. Right. But the last time that I was there were 3 girls at the front counter. One of them was already in a phone call, 2 of them were there just sorting paperwork. The phone rang, and neither of the 2 girls that were free picked it up. And I saw this happen 3 to 4 times during my 15-minute wait. What the heck? I don't care if you've got an app that makes it easy to book appointments. You can't book appointments to have paperwork filled out on the app. That has to be via a phone call. So I don't know what the hell they're doing. But I will not hesitate. If they don't answer my call, I will not hesitate to get in my car, drive down to them, and book an appointment right then and there. I am not afraid. Oh, but did you know that we have an app for this? Yes, I know that you have an app for this, but I cannot do this on the app. So sorry. Very frustrated with doctor surgeries. Very professional, exactly. What's it in regards to? I'm streaming right now. I don't want to call you back right on closing. Although I probably should. But there's then just like a massive wait on the phone anyway. I can't win. I could just get in my car right now and go around instead of calling. It would save the wait. It's literally just... I know, it's like the only thing that they have to contact me over. There's nothing else. I'm not on like a medication. I don't have to do any of that. I don't have any like blood tests. There's nothing. It's paperwork. It's just paperwork. I could go around. But I bet you if I go around and say, hey, I need to collect my paperwork. I got a phone call. They'll probably be like, I know we didn't say you could come around and collect it, so we can't give it to you. With a wire-wound baseball bat? Exactly. God, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Adult life is just frustrating. It really, truly is. Yes, Barry. Yes. Let's battle. Oh, reset, let's go. That's another one to the counter. All good if you want to call them back. Yo, it's important. I know it's important. And I really should. Look, I'll do 4 more, and then I'll end the stream because I'm kind of forced to. Which is very sad. Imagine if you waited too long, Barry picked first. I would love that. It would be nice if... It'd be nice if your rival picked first. Just for one game, your rival picked first. And you know what else would be nice? If they returned back to the old system of your rival picking the starter that's stronger. I'm tired of the rival now picking the one that's weak to yours. I'm so tired of it. When they first did it, it was, oh, that's new, that's refreshing. But now that it's every generation, it's a case of, wow, this got old really fast. Although, not gonna lie, black and white, when everybody got a starter, that was amazing. Bianca picked the one that was weak to yours. And then Sharon picked the one that yours is weak to. That was good. That'd be great. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing. It's too easy. Games felt too easy? Exactly that. It felt way too easy. I haven't lost a battle in Pokemon in years. The first person to beat me in a Pokemon game as the rival was Arvin. And that was because I was under-leveled and I wasn't ready. And even then, it still took me until the 3rd attempt to beat him. It's because I didn't know his team. Whereas Nemona was a case of, I've seen your team every single time now. Oh my god, and don't get me started about Champion Geeta. Oh my god, she is a joke. Truly is a joke. Okay, 2 more resets and then I unfortunately have to end the stream. Go to 160 resets, and then I'll call the very, very professional Dr. Surgery back. Ay. Like, I only called yesterday. I only called yesterday to say, hey, just wanted to know if he's still filling it out or if it's, you know, ready and you guys have forgotten to contact me. No rush on getting it done or anything. I'm not on a time limit. And then I think because I called, my doctor then put it to the forefront. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to put pressure on him. Not at all. I just wanted to ask, because sometimes the girls at the front desk don't do their job. They just won't contact you. It's been a pleasant stream. Hey, no worries. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you for dropping by. Keeping me company through this insane time. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of this off stream. Just watch a movie or something. God, what movie do I even watch? It's nothing that tickles my fancy anymore. Alright, last reset. Please be shiny. Sadly, no. Well, that is 160 resets, and unfortunately, I have to go because of adult things. Responsibilities. Gross. Disgusting. Well, anyway, you guys can listen to the Route 201 while I sign off for the day. Thank you guys very, very much for dropping by. I appreciate it. I would like to get as many soft resets as I possibly can. Each time I stream, I'd like to get as many done as I can. However, because it's gonna take a long time, probably gonna do a lot off stream. But no, thank you guys very much for coming by and joining me, and I'll catch you guys the next time that I decide to stream. Bye guys, thanks again. Bye!